The new Natural History Museum is now open and already receiving positive feedback. Phase 1 of the new museum has fossils ranging from roughly 3.5 billion to 25,000 years old. The fossils are currently on loan from Mace Brown's collection. The college has been offered to keep Mr. Brown's collection, but director and curator Dr. James Carew says the college has been hesitant to accept.
Previously, it was a matter of space. Space is an issue here, and so the dean of math and science at the time did not want to give up space to a museum when we had other needs for office space and classroom space. The other is that people regard a museum as a money sink rather than something that produces money, and so they were reluctant to take on a collection of fossils they were then going to have to be responsible for and have to display. And so it's taken about 8 years to convince the college that this would be a good thing for us.
Now that Phase 1 is up and running, the college has a decision to make.
They have a total of 3 years to decide whether or not to accept the collection as a donation. If the college chooses not to, then the specimens will all go back to Mr. Brown.
The museum has been doing very well in the short time it has been open, but it still needs more money for completion.
The estimate for building out the museum as we planned it was somewhere in the neighborhood of $340,000. Phase 1, which we built, cost about $130,000, so that's done and paid for. We need another $200,000 roughly.
The fossils on display in the museum are just a part of what Mr. Brown hopes will become his legacy. Carew believes the museum will benefit the college in more ways than one.
I think school kids throughout the state will end up coming to this museum. It will introduce them to science. It might encourage them to come to the College of Charleston. College of Charleston students who are already using it in our introductory labs in geology, and so is biology. And upper level classes will be able to do research on specimens that are not on display but will be part of the museum. So the back room of the museum, there'll be lots more stuff than what's on display. So we'll attract attention, we'll get students excited about things. Various campus entities have already had events there.
Come show your support and visit the museum on the second floor of the new Science Building. For CTV News, I'm Kristyn Robertson.